Welcome to Bullshit TV. I'm your host. And again, this is my channel, and this is where we come speak on things to make the world and wherever you live a better place to be able to live your life dreams or just do the simple 9 to 5. But today we have another issue with another shooting um, at a school. And it seems to me that the issue is becoming more rapid and more noticeable. Um, I'm reporting from my home state, and I guess last night when I was at work, MSU, Michigan State University, was in another debacle, and it seems they can't shake this very negative energy since the Larry Nasser case. And if y'all know who Larry Nasser is, y'all can just go ahead and look him up. And um, I don't know the whole gist of who was actually had consequences that was held accountable for their actions. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just talking about Larry Nasser. I'm talking about people who knew, who worked with him, who knew his history, things of this nature. And then we just had another debacle not that long ago with the football team. Um, the tunnel fight or some shit that was going on. And now it's a mass. I'm not gonna say it's a mass shooting because I'm just reading off of this legislator, this article that I have right in front of me, and it's reporting through Yahoo, but the but it's AP News. I don't know the difference, but it's on the Yahoo page, and it's basically stating East Lansing, Michigan, and government opened fire Monday night at Michigan State University, killing 3 people and wounding 5 more before fatally shooting himself miles away after an hours long manhunt that forced frightened students to hide in the dark. Police announced the man's death early Tuesday, 4 hours after the shooting broke out at Berkeley Hall, an academic building, and later nearby a MSU Union, a popular hub to eat or study. This is truly a nightmare. But yeah, the suspect, I guess it was a manhunt. This happened between the hours of 7:30, 10 o'clock last night. I was at work. So this is breaking news to me. And I don't know what was going on with this, how this happened, but we're pretty sure we're going to get the details of this all. And I just want to send a message out to the NRA. The NRA, you should have some more accountability and some more type of insurance for the people that's purchasing your weapons, purpose, purchasing your product, and then somebody go do bodily harm to somebody like this when it's not a self-defense case. So I feel like the NRA need to start funding these funerals, and actually doing something about these people that's out here causing this havoc through the world. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, um, probably half of the United States of America and maybe half of the world knows that the United States has an issue with these gun laws. They are too loosely. People that has possession of guns. I feel like they're not supposed to have the weapon because of history and their temperament, shit like that. People do get better over time, so I don't think that their rights should be completely dismantled unless it's something very, very crazy like robbing a bank, mass shootings of this sort. You should never be able to get your gun license back or reinstated. Just like driver's licenses is not a right, it's a privilege. You know what I'm saying? So the NRA, y'all need to start stepping up to every funeral. Y'all need to fund. These families do not need to be paying for a funeral that it wasn't their doing. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't because of cancer. It wasn't because of an accidental death. It wasn't because of somebody got sick and passed on natural causes, whatever. Because it's getting out of hand, it's getting out of control. So y'all need to get down to the NRA.gov, start putting up these petitions because they have to do something about this. And the insurance companies need to be looking at the NRA because this ain't nothing but it's causing havoc, it's causing stress, it's causing mental draining, all type of shit. Because just because it's a fact the United States is so hell bent on having guns, bearing arms, they don't care about the other people, like the children, students, people that just want to do their daily lives. You got people in Walmart just picking up an expensive gallon of milk, just for a mass shooting to come out. And like I said, the NRA needs to have some type of accountability, some type of reach. They need to be start making statements. They need to say this is not what we represent. We are. They need to let us know what's the purpose of purchasing their guns and what type of responsibility they're expecting from their consumers to have, because the shit is out of control. People are dying because I don't even think dying as a natural cause anymore is a cause of death. So people are dying of high blood pressure. People are dying of diseases, homelessness, starvation, everything. And it's not should be that way. You know what I'm saying? And again, I can't stress it enough. We having too many mass shootings. We only not even 60 days into 2023, and this is probably about the 25th mass shooting already, and it's getting crazy, and it's touching me because it's close to home. You know what I'm saying? Because Michigan has been dealing with a lot of shit, which I feel like nobody should be going through, no matter what state, what county, what where you at, wherever you are in the world. But we didn't have a student, a student, you know what I'm saying? The Crumblies. That was either last year or the year before that. He committed a mass shooting. Now he's going through the court process. I don't know if he has been sentenced and convicted yet, but I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? And then the guy, Mr. Leota, he was murdered by police. And then we got the shit with the water with Flint, Saginaw now. And now I'm hearing that the water is spreading out to the Saginaw Buena Vista. That's another part of Saginaw. And it's just a lot of shit that people are going through on a day-to-day basis. And it seems like the politicians and the government don't want to fix nothing about it. But I'm telling you, the minority is the majority, because it's more of us than it is of them. It's only, 600 people in Congress. That's the Congress, the House, the Senate, all that shit, including the president. And it's millions and millions of Americans, and it's billions of people in this world. To be able to tell these people this is not what we want, y'all need to do something about these mass shootings. Y'all need to do something about these children. Y'all need to do something about the homelessness. Fuck the high gas prices, because it's a supply and a demand type of relationship, and that's the type of shit that the companies today has put forefront. So you feel like you need something, you don't need it. Because I feel like if whatever gas station run out of gas for the day, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go spend time with your families, go do something to your house. You know what I'm saying? Go get some sleep, something like that. You don't always have to be in the streets, because I would never care about gas prices when we got bigger problems, bigger fish to fry right now. You know what I'm saying? We need to go ahead and make this shit a cookout, because these niggas is tripping. They're not going to do nothing until you get angry enough, and then your back is against the wall, and now you try to fight your way out the corner. But I'm just a cashier. I'm nobody important, but these issues need to be handled, because the problem is never going to go away if you don't solve the issue. That's all I'm saying. But until next time, y'all can say what y'all want to say about holding y'all guns. I'm not saying nobody should have guns, but shit like this should not be happening when people has legal ownership of guns. I don't know if this young man down at MSU had his gun license or whatever, but it's just another senseless death amongst the people that's just trying to go to school and get educated, people that's just trying to live their everyday lives and not have to watch their back, because the shit is getting out of hand, it's out of control, and one day this shit will be solved. So we can't say that this is ever going away until you fix it. It's only going to get worse till it get better. But how about we make it better before it become worse than it already is? Because how much worse can it get when somebody's losing their life constantly, innocently? You know what I'm saying? They had nothing to do with nothing. They just living their everyday life just like you, just like me. But you got all this mass shootings, people being reckless with these weapons, and then they so gun driven that they don't care about nobody's life. As long as they got that piece of metal in their hand, they feel like their life is worth something. Your life ain't worth shit, because if you commit a crime with that gun unlawfully, you're going to prison. Unless you white. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's outraged by the family and the media. But let's keep it 100, man. This shit is crazy. I think this is the second school shooting at a university in Michigan. Like, I don't know. It's sickening. But my prayers go out to these people. I hate saying that part, because I don't like having to put that shit out there, because you get desensitized to the shit, and it just sound, regular. You know what I'm saying? But my heart, my spirit, my soul goes out to the family that lost their loved ones, and whoever experienced this traumatic time. Go seek some help. Take time off. Get your mental state right. And y'all need to take this shit up to fucking Marjorie Taylor Greene and them gun toting motherfuckers, because this shit is just getting out of control. Till next time.